I don't know. I don't know.
I say you're not pro-black unless you're married to a black person. Black people lose their minds. Some of you anyway. A lot of you are DMing me,
Oh shit.
giving you excuses as to why you can date interracially. First of all, you don't have to defend your interracial relationship to me. I'm nobody. I don't care. I promise you. Second of all, if we are going to talk about it, the most common type of comment I've seen, and the most common type of excuse I've seen from you guys is you lot bringing up revolutionary leaders who dated outside of their race. Frederick Douglass and them lot. Guess what? You ain't Frederick Douglass. You are not. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Go and do some revolutionary shit first. How about that? Go and dedicate your life to the advancement of black people globally. Do that first, and then maybe we can revisit the definition of pro-blackness to include you. Until then, if you want to use revolutionary leaders as your measuring stick, we are going to hold you to the same standards they provided for us. So if you're not doing the same thing that Frederick Douglass has done, if you haven't dedicated your life to the advancement of black people, you don't get to use them as your excuse for why you date outside of your race. I'm sorry. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. And look, you lot in my DMs with your, oh,
Yeah, but then the question has to be: is the act of dating outside your race inherently anti-black, or is it just because you haven't done enough, like you haven't done enough pro-black shit to do this anti-black shit, and then we're weighing it up on a scale? But what if you're someone, you know, you're not Frederick Douglass, but you help in your community, you help out black people in your community, you give to black charities. Are you then allowed to engage in this act of coonery, which is dating a white? I don't know. I don't know. How do we get this shit going?
just writing paragraphs and da 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 da. Don't bring up the 1% of the revolutionary leaders when you are not part of that 1%. How about that? That's my.
So it turns out that James Baldwin, Maya Angelou, Audre Lorde, Frederick Douglass, Alice Walker were not actually pro-black. Why? Because according to some randoms on the internet, dating a non-black person invalidates your pro-blackness.
This is another iteration of not having an authentic conversation. This means that you would have to disagree with the notion that marrying someone black is pro-black in itself. Like that's a pro-black action. If that's what you think, alright, cool. But I'm gonna take it to the optics angle that I made a video on earlier. Obama, like part of Obama...
Is marrying a black person pro-black? These conversations genuinely nuanced. What if you get to, what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name who'd be cooning, the bald guy? Like Jefferson. What's his name? Is it Jefferson? I don't know. What if you get two Anton Daniels? Right? Or you get two Officer Tates, whatever his name is. Are those two, like, black people getting married? Is that inherently pro-black? I don't know. And this is where the discussion, in my opinion, is more nuanced. And it's why I don't judge people harshly either way. Do what you want to do. Live your life. You only get one, right? But I want to move on to the section about race and race relations, right? As this discussion has gone on, like I mentioned in the intro, I'm seeing, I don't know if it's just me, it might be my algorithm, but I'm seeing more and more and more of these other races who people are like begging to date. I'm seeing them engage in some really